Oh my God, this is insane. Hey everybody, it's Steve, Jay, and Cal, and we're here for a brand new episode of Ink and Paint. And it's relevant today because we're going to be talking about the lawsuits filed by Scarlett Johansson and Emma Stone against Disney for breach of contract.
Now, has Emma Stone officially? Because the last I heard, she was
Considering it.
considering. Yeah, is she actually doing it? Do you
Yes, and
know?
Emma Stone filed yesterday.
Okay.
So I think that they're just following the same path. But so I had kind of a shift, and I don't know if you've read this the response by Disney. Sky, have you found that? Because it is shocking. So what the point of the lawsuit is it started with Scarlett Johansson, but it also went over to Emma Stone did the same thing. And what they are doing is they are suing because they made less money because they released their films on Disney Plus versus in the theaters, like the contract said.
Right.
So what that means is Scarlett Johansson, we know, is a brilliant contract writer. She's the highest paid, I think, actress and I think actor the last 2 years straight. So she's really good at bulk loading her deals where she doesn't always just take payment up front. She'll take 2% on the back end or 5. And this is one of those situations where she had said, I'll take a lower cut up front and take more based off of ticket sales. Well, by putting it in Disney Plus, they limited the amount of ticket sales, so she lost money from it. So she filed a suit, and then Emma Stone on Friday filed a suit as well. And I looked at both of the details, and while they don't really give specifics, and we don't know because it didn't actually make money in the theaters, they could have lost a ton of money. But Disney's response is absolutely shocking. So um, Jay, what are your thoughts before we read their response? Because it'll blow your mind.
You, this is the thing. Um, I don't even know where to go with this because I totally see on both sides of this. But I don't know.
See, here's
Go
the
ahead.
thing though, and it's so my first thoughts were, you know what, good for them. If they signed a contract, they have to follow the contract, and if they
Hmm.
break that contract, then whatever, right? Well,
Right.
then I started thinking about it the other way, and it wasn't their fault, and it wasn't Disney's fault that they had to release the movies like they did. It was over, what do they call it? Um, whatever that is out of your control. It's not a man-made problem, but COVID happened, and that was
Right.
out of their control. So I mean, you can't just be giving away free money and then paying on something that wouldn't actually have any trackable proof. So she said she'd make 20%. What does 20% look like? They don't know. So either way, it just makes me sad too, though, because that means that from now on, every single contract is going to have some act of God clause in it, where it's like
Yeah.
meteorites, termites that can talk, our dogs become self-aware, whatever. I mean, imagine the things that you're going to have to start writing because no one knew that COVID was going to destroy things the way they did. But I mean, on the other hand, though, Jay, you can't come out. What are they going to do? They're going to come out of pocket negative on it because of a stipulation in the deal. So I don't know. My first thoughts were very, I don't know, like, hey, they got to follow their contract, but also with some background. Their response is absolutely nuts. Sky, do you have it up or no?
I don't.
Okay,
You know,
so check
but you
this
also
out.
have. Go ahead, Steve.
No. Go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say you have like Scarlett Johansson. She also produced the movie,
Right.
so if she's fighting for, I mean, she really should be fighting for this. This is totally understandable, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I get it. She should be
It's
getting
a it's a
paid.
it's
Go
a
ahead.
crap time, but I
Yeah.
agree with you. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, also the weirdest thing is these two are they have outstanding deals with Disney. So while Scarlett Johansson is done because you know her character is now complete and she won't be coming back, she definitely wouldn't want to come back now, right? She's suing them. But what about Emma Stone? Emma Stone is already in contract negotiations for Cruella 2, which got the green light the weekend that it came out. So how are you gonna do this? I mean, you're gonna get you can't sue these people and then go back and work for them. It's so weird. I don't know.
Hmm.
So anyway, Disney's response I did not see coming, and Disney publicly trashed them. They said that they were shocked and stunned by the claims. they're blown away because, and this is where I thought they went below the belt. They said Scarlett Johansson has a hefty $20+ million contract for this film, which is one of the biggest ever. So we think that she was paid accordingly with what she had and blah blah blah. They went after her actual money. I mean, there's no way to villainize anybody like that more than saying they got 20
Yeah.
million for a movie that didn't even make that. I mean, well, I mean, it made that money, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like they went for the throat, and they are really pissed about getting sued. I can't believe that they didn't just immediately settle. They need these people around, and now they're alienated. They're making them the bad guy.
Yep. I'm actually surprised they didn't settle on
They
that
said
either.
it showed disregard for horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yep. Yeah. They're saying that they're profiting or being greedy in a time when this shit's happening, and that's bad. So I thought it was interesting that they did go for the jugular. They did not hold back.
No.
So I'm a little shocked by that. So after reading that response, I thought that the callous response by Disney was a little bit gross, and I hope that they get sued and lose a ton. Shame on them. You can't go and trash someone without even giving it a couple of days of negotiation or work. I mean, I don't know. I would love to be a fly on the wall, but you know what? The Disney Corporation itself is starting to get a little shady these days, and a little bit weird. So good.
Yeah.
If they didn't follow up on their contracts, then they should be responsible.
Yep. Totally agree.
Yeah, Steve.
I'm Jay.
And
It's me.
yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Next time.